Good afternoon everyone. So we got up at about 7, we had a shower and I washed my hair, which felt absolutely lovely, and then we set off at about at about 9 to get to Uluru. Today we arrive at our campsite for Uluru, which is great. So that means that we've been travelling for 4 days, and I honestly think it's going so fast. So at the moment we're just at a rest stop because Matthew forgot to brush his teeth and he was moaning all the way. So we've stopped here. We've just killed 2 birds. I have no words. Like, the first one was a pretty big. The first one was pretty big, but not enough to do any damage to the car, and the second one was quite small. But within 10 minutes, it was absolutely crazy. That's the first thing. Well, the first 2 things that we've hit, and hopefully the last 2 things. Like, hopefully that's our the end of our roadkill now, because I'd hate to hit anything else, anything bigger than a bird, anything like a kangaroo or a cow or anything. We have about 7 hours to go till we reach Uluru, but our campsite is in Uluru. It's a little bit further forward than Uluru, so we've probably got less than 7 hours to go. Apart from that, I haven't got much to update you on, apart from my bird story, which I've just said. The car's fine, everything's fine, we're fine. The birds aren't so fine, but apart from that, everything's going well.
The car's not so fine.
The car's not so fine. What's happened to it?
The indicator's fallen out.
The indicator's fallen out. I'm gonna keep you updated throughout the day, hopefully. So we've just crossed over the border to the Northern Territory, which is exciting. We haven't killed any more birds yet, which is cool. We're just having a toilet stop right on the border, which is actually rather exciting. We've got another 3 hours or so to go. I know I keep updating you, but hey ho. But the desert is full of flies, like absolutely ridiculously full of flies, and it's rather annoying. But apart from that, we're having a pretty good time, aren't we? Just a bit of a sing-along.
Yeah, there's a flag.
Hi. So we've just stopped off at a rest area, and we're still about 2 hours away from Uluru, and just like maybe 40 minutes to our rest area, to our camping ground for tonight, and we have the most perfect view of Uluru. It's actually crazy to think that we're that far away. So this big thing here, the big that, is Uluru or Ayers Rock, and it looks much closer in person, but it looks absolutely stunning. So we're about 150 kilometers away on the road, so maybe like an hour and a half away, and it just looks like that, and it's so amazing. So I'm going to take some pictures now. Well, we've just arrived at our campsite for the night, which is about an hour away from Uluru, but I think I've said that already. But the reason why I'm vlogging right now is because it's raining, and we're supposed to be in the desert, and we've taken shelter from the rain, which is not something that we expected to do. Me and Matthew think this whole outback malarkey is a proper fluke, don't we?
Yeah, it's always.
Oops. Because we're meant to be in the proper outback now. I mean, we're pretty much at Uluru, and it's still really green, and it's raining, which is not what a desert is supposed to entail. Also, we haven't seen any camels, and I'm still really disappointed. Once this rain stops, I'm going to see whether I can show you around the camper van really quickly before it gets dark, because it's currently 6:15, and the sun sets normally about 7, so hopefully this passes over quickly and I can give you a quick tour of the camper van. It should only take me 5 minutes because it's a rather small camper van for the amount of things that we're doing it. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get it done. If not, I'm gonna 100% do it in the morning, because we don't have to leave, because we've got the full day to get to Uluru, look at Uluru, and get back from Uluru. So we should be fine. So you will 100% see my camper van in this vlog, and you can also see the outside of it as well. It's pretty cool. It's all graffitied if you didn't know already, and yeah, it's pretty good. But I'll catch up with you maybe a little bit later on tonight if we do much, or if not, then I guess I'll just see you in the morning. The rain stopped, so I'm going to show you around the camper van. So I'm going to start with the driver bit because that's a bit boring. Basically, in the driver's bit there is the steering wheel, obviously, my seat, and there's supposed to be another seat in the middle, but we've just got our crap on that. We've got a cool box on the bottom and a bottle of water. As you come behind us, you get the living room slash storage area slash bedroom. This whole wooden thing turns into a table, and I think it has some benches as well, but we haven't used that, we're just using it for storage. So in here are our clothes, and then obviously on top of it is all our stuff, and then these red things here are our bed. So at night time we move all of our suitcases to the front of the van and move the bed across, and then we've got sleeping bags over in the corner as well as some pillows, and we just lay it all out nicely. So that's our living room slash bedroom area. It's a bit messy, but we just shove everything in the back once we're done with it, really. And then if you come right round the back, you get our kitchen area. So we've got a little sink full of some stuff, and then we've got drawers, and then we've got this little thing here which holds all of our food, and then that holds some water for the sink, and then here we've got another cooler box and lots of water, as well as this. It's like a cooler case lunchbox thing. So that's the inside, so I'm going to show you the outside. So I'll start with the back, and on the back it says Cash for Chaos, as you can see, and it's just red and blue and black, which is pretty cool. So then on the left side of the camper van it looks like this, and it has Sex Pistols on the side with a pink background, and then it says never mind the bollocks and here's the, with our cans on the top for some bizarre reason.
If you come around the front, I think this is Millie's personal favourite side.
Just because it has this big cool ass looking A on the front, and again it's matching the back, so it's red, blue and black with a bit of white on for the A, and then on the right side just got the Sex Pistols again, but matching the front and the back. So that's what it looks like from the outside and the inside. I hope you enjoyed the little camper van tour. I'm sorry that it's quite late. I know we got the camper van a good few days ago now, but honestly we've just travelling and stuff, it's been hard to get everything in. So tonight we're just going to chill because we've got here a little early. So I'll probably catch up with you tomorrow once we are out right next to Uluru or Ayers Rock, and I'm going to head off now. We've made it to Uluru and it's absolutely massive. We're stood right down the bottom of it, so I'll show you it. There it is. It's huge. We're going to go a bit further back and get a picture of it all because there's like viewing points of it a bit further away. But I'm absolutely furious because we had to pay $25 to get to the bottom of it. Each. And it's a rock. Like, and I know that we've travelled all this way to come and see a rock, but then that cost us enough, so I didn't expect us to have to pay another $25 to get actually into the park. So I was just really annoyed. But apart from that, it's pretty cool. There's a few walks that we can do. Matthew's getting absolutely eaten by flies. The flies out here are atrocious. We've got until before sunset and then we're going to try and head back. So I'll catch up with you whilst we're walking around. But yeah. So we're now actually inside Uluru, which is actually crazy. But we can't go that far in. But this is where women came and smashed rocks and stuff and made them into food and flour and baked. So basically this is like the kitchen. It's pretty cool. Hello everyone. So we're now at the cultural centre where we're going to learn a bit more about the history. There was a few signs as we were walking around on that walk that I said we were on. I think it was called the Marla Walk. That was quite good. It just went down a little bit around the bottom of the rock and it had like signs as what certain caves were, which was really interesting and good. So we decided to come over to the cultural centre to learn a bit more about what happened here and who lived here and stuff. It's absolutely boiling. Me and Matthew have already had to go back to the car, grab a drink and just cool down because it's absolutely boiling. Like, I know we're in the Australian outback, but gosh, I wasn't prepared for the heat. Okay, so yeah, I'll show you a bit around the cultural centre when I'm in. So we've come up to a little bit of a viewing point of Uluru, and the view is absolutely spectacular. Like, it's a rock, but it's an absolutely beautiful rock. Like, it's crazy. So this is what I can see right now. We've just got a Polaroid picture and it looks so great. We're sat on the van, so it's cool. But yeah, that's what I can see right now. So we didn't know that there was another rock near here, which was also to do with the Aborigines people. So we're gonna go have a look up there. So I'll show you around. Sorry I didn't show you anything in the culture place though. It was forbidden to take photos or videos, so obviously that's not gonna work for me. But yeah, I'll show you when we get up to the other rock. Good evening everyone. So I just thought I'd catch up with you about what we did today actually, because I said that we were going to go to that other rock, but we didn't actually end up going there because we went in the wrong direction in the first place, and then by the time that we drove back it was pretty much time for sunset over Uluru, so we decided to stay there instead. So I didn't get any footage there, so obviously I can't show you that. And then we stayed and watched the sunset over Uluru, which wasn't actually as good as we expected it to be. There wasn't much change in the scenery or anything at all, so we left a bit early, and then we just came back to the campsite. We've made a fire, we had something to eat, and now we're just going to get ready for bed. So I didn't get much more footage because honestly the sunset at Uluru was very disappointing. We were expecting much more. So tomorrow we're driving up to Kings Canyon, and we're planning on having a small walk around the grounds before having the whole of the next day there. So I should hopefully get some footage there as well. Yeah, that's all we did today basically. So I will see you tomorrow when we are driving up to Kings Canyon, and yeah, have a good night. Good morning my friends. So we did get up for sunset, but it was in the opposite direction, so we didn't take any pictures because it didn't really look any prettier for Uluru. So then we just went back off to sleep, and then we've just had a sleep in and got up and had breakfast and stuff. It's now 12 o'clock. And we've just got ourselves dressed and ready, and now we're off to Kings Canyon. Hello everybody. So we have made it to our campsite at Kings Creek. It was a rather expensive campsite, not gonna lie, but there's a swimming pool, so we're gonna go have a bit of a swim tonight. They also have camels and horses here which you can come and visit. The camels have wandered off. They were just right next to us, but they wandered off. So tonight we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk, look for some firewood, probably make ourselves another fire and just chill. I think tonight is just going to be a chill night really. We're going to have a look what's about, but Kings Canyon isn't actually that close to this campsite. It's about 10 kilometers, so we're going to have to drive there in the morning. So then tomorrow we're going to go and see Kings Canyon, and then we're driving up to a free campsite because all the campsites around here are expensive. So that's our plan really. So after the camels we attempted to go and swim in the swimming pool, but it was absolutely freezing cold, so we kind of just stuck our toes in for a little while. We got talking to this family who were telling us about their travels, and we were talking about our travels, so it was quite nice. And then after that we just got in the shower, I washed my hair and just chilled for the whole night. We haven't done much tonight really, but it's been quite nice. We're both quite tired from the past week, so it's been nice to like wind down a little bit. So I'm sorry that tonight hasn't been very interesting, but tomorrow we are off up to Kings Canyon as I've said before, so it should be good. So I'm gonna head off to sleep now, and I'll speak to you in the morning. Night. Good morning vlog. We're up, we're ready, we're out, we're sat in the Kings Canyon's car park. We've just had a slow morning. It's now about 11:30, if not a little bit later, and we have just arrived here. We're gonna maybe walk through the middle of the canyon, maybe walk on the top. We haven't decided yet. It should take us about between 2 and 4 hours depending on what walk we do to complete a walk and then get back, and then we are going to start our drive up to Alice Springs today. So yeah, rather busy, probably gonna be a little bit long. The drive, I think, to halfway up to Alice Springs is probably going to take about 3 to 4 hours, and I will catch up with you when we are in the canyon. are on top of the canyon. Just walked the length, well, the trail of what is available for Kings Canyon. I have inserted some clips already of what we've seen. The view at the end was pretty cool. It was just big massive canyon, so yeah, it's pretty good. The flies are still horrendous down here, but anyway, we are now going to go and climb up the canyon. The walk along the trail down the bottom only took us about half an hour, but this one's going to take us about 3.5. So we're going to get a view of we're going to get a view from all angles into the canyon, which is pretty cool, as well as the view over the canyon as well, which is pretty good. So yeah, I'll obviously show you some clips from there, and I'll catch up with you later. We are also visiting the Garden of Eden, which is full of extinct plants, apparently. I don't really know what it is. Matthew wants to go, so we're going to go visit there. And there's a lizard. There's a lizard. Ah, there's flies all over me, so I'm going to have to go by.
What's up, guys? So Millie's over there dying of heat exhaustion, so I thought I'd wander over here and show you some amazing views of the canyon.
We made it to the top. I'm dying. I'm absolutely dying.
I already told them that.
Matthew's already told you that, but I'm dying. But we're at the top, so now we've just got the walk around to go, and the descent, and it's done. But now we're just gonna continue our walk around and see the lovely sights of Kings Canyon. So this is the plant that Matthew wanted to go and see. Or these are the plants, and these are plants that are extinct anywhere else but here. So these were ones that are around in prehistoric times.
Yeah, baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got it. Benjamins in my pocket. I traded my truth for some robbers, and he's playing Batman. Freddy's gonna rob him. Yeah. I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 38. Yeah.
Hello. So we are right at the edge of Kings Canyon. This is probably one of the furthest, like closest to the edge you can get. And by close, I mean this close. So
Be careful.
I'm not going to fall. I'm not going to stand on it. There's my shoe, there's the edge. But I'm not daft, and I'm not going to stand right on the edge, but... And this is the view.
I got the Glock in my robbery. 17 shots, no 30. Yeah, she's fine. Wondering where she...
So we've walked around a bit, and now we're at a watering hole, which is something that you wouldn't really expect in the middle of a canyon. But me and Matthew were watching this documentary the other day, and basically this stone soaks up the rainwater, and then like it all drifts down to the bottom, and then it creates like a watering hole, so like wildlife and plants can live here as well, which is rather smart of Mother Nature to create.
Walk past, I press, rewind, see that ass one more time. And I got this soda, Remy boys they know it. Fast money don't slow, but no one can control yeah. And I got this soda, Remy boys they know it. Fast money don't slow, but no one can control
Good morning everyone. Sorry I didn't vlog last night. We kind of just crashed once we got to the campsite, and plus my battery's running low, so I was trying to save that. Today we're just heading up to Alice Springs and hopefully going to get in a hostel tonight so I can charge everything up and get the vlog up tonight. So yeah, I just wanted to update you. Last night we didn't do anything at all, and now we're just sat having porridge for breakfast, as well as being swamped by flies. We've had a bit of a lazy morning because we were knackered after yesterday's hike. It took us about 3 hours to get from Kings Canyon up here, so we had a 4-hour, 5-hour hike, and then it took us 4 hours to get up here, so we were absolutely knackered by the time we got here, so we just crashed. Hello everybody. So as you can see, I'm not in the camper van, and that is because we've made it to Alice Springs. And before we even arrived in Alice Springs, we decided that we were going to treat ourselves to a hostel for a night, for a comfy bed, a nice shower, and electricity and internet. So that is what we've done. So we made it to Alice Springs safe and sound, and tonight we have literally just chilled, and today we obviously drove here. We went to Coles to get some groceries and food, and we went and got petrol, and then we just came to the hostel. We've sorted a few bits and bobs out, we've been in contact with home, and now we're just ready for bed. We've eaten, although our food was a bit naff, and now we're just going to chill for the next couple of hours and go to sleep. So I'm going to end this vlog off here and get editing again. Last week's went up fine, so hopefully this week's will go up just as good, and it will go up on time as well. And stay tuned for another vlog on Friday, hopefully. And I hope you're enjoying watching the journey that me and Matt are doing through Australia. Don't forget to hit the like button and give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also leave some comments down below because I love answering questions and I love talking to everyone. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!